doing. Right, here we go. There we go with the flow when you know. Yes, that's right. I can rap. Not really. All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Total Talk Live. We are back in the hizzy from a couple of weeks break. But yes, my name is Ben Piper, coming at you from Project Piper Customs. And we are on the road to San Diego Comic-Con, and we completely forgot all about it. Oh, I did anyway. I did not see it coming. Just weren't even in my head. Honestly thought it was more towards the end of the year. And yeah, so yes, we are live. Des Refan. Hopefully I got that right. Appreciate you dropping in. And hello to everyone that's in the chat right now. Hit that like button if you could. Say hello in the chat. Chop it up with us. Let us know what you predict for next week's reveals from NECA. And also, if you're watching this on the replay, appreciate you dropping in and giving us a view. And let us know in the comments what you think. Chop it up with us. But yeah, so guys, we are here with Maverick 5 UK, Mr. Rick Murphy. Appreciate you being here. And Mr. Tom Green from Big Things Small.
Hello.
How you boys doing? You all right?
Very good, mate. Yeah, all good.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just going to get the chat up on this screen so I can flick back over here and get rid of that. 1 second. Riley Bob, what up? What up? Saturday just got better. Damn right it did, my friend. Damn right it did. So yeah, man, it's been a while. A stag do last weekend for one of my mates getting married. I can't remember a thing about it. All I know is that we were denied entry into the casino. I guess that's a good thing. So I'm not broke. So we had to bump it to this weekend. But yeah, and then of course NECA decided that, you know, next week we're just gonna sprinkle in some SDCC reveals, and that's when I thought, fuck, it's STCC next week. So yeah, but boys, how have we been though? You been all right?
Yeah. We had a little Comic-Con in Stockport today, where I'm from.
Oh yeah,
going on. Yeah, definitely. That was good.
Stockport. Hold on, I think I saw a post on Facebook. Did that when they had all the vehicles?
I saw a post on Facebook.
Yes, mate. Yeah. So they did. So they had kits.
Yeah.
They had the '89 Batmobile.
Yeah.
X01.
18 van.
Yeah, the Camaros from the Transformers movie.
Nice.
18 van. They had full-size Johnny 5, mate. I was
going to say Johnny 5 was there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they had some, minor celebrities there. We got the guy who played Darth Vader in Rogue One.
Oh,
and,
you?
Yeah. And they had like the stunt double for Ray Park's Darth Maul. No, I don't know why he needs a stunt double though.
I'm literally about to say he is the stunt double for himself.
Exactly. I thought that.
So yeah, you had the most useless celebrities, basically.
Yeah, and but yeah, highlight was Boogie Storm, the dancing stormtroopers.
Hey, there you go. That's what you need. That's what you need. Brilliant. No, I'm glad you had a good time, man. I saw the pictures on Facebook from someone else who posted them up. So yeah, sort of immediately just shot in my head. I was like, yeah, nice one. But yeah, we've got our own MCM is at the end of this month. I'm not going to it. I will be attending London Film and Comic-Con in July. Don't care about any celebrities, but I just want to mooch around all the stalls and the vendors, and I'll probably try and hit the MCM if it comes back in October. So yeah, I'll try and do that one. But May 1, it's a bit busier, and I don't like it. I don't like it, May 1. Prefer the October one. But yeah, man, so it's all good. Tom, everything good weekends apart from working?
Yeah, basically that's what I've been doing.
Oh, it's a hard life, isn't it, mate? It's a hard life.
Yeah, apart from that, it was right.
Nice. Nicely done. All right, well, it's been a couple of weeks. So, boys, let's go straight into pickups. But first we do that. Loco Lou, what is popping, people? Well, it's a bit late, but I popped this can of Coke. Pepsi Max to be precise. So that's been popping. I had some Rice Krispies, so snack, crackle, and pop. And I've listened to some pop music. I didn't really because it's trash. I prefer rap. But anyway, yeah, that's what's been popping, my friend. Hit that like button on your way in. Damn right, damn right. So yeah, pickups, boys. Did you get anything juicy since we've been away for a couple of weeks? I see one behind Tom, and
yeah, I'll let Rick go first because mine's very small. But I don't have much pickups.
That's what she said. No.
Before I do my pickups, mate, just going to say congratulations to Ben on that Toy Photographers podcast.
Oh,
yes.
If
you haven't listened to it yet, give it a listen because it is an absolutely fantastic listen.
Thank you, mate.
Really informative. So definitely, yeah, well done on that, buddy.
Nice
Really
one, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was a good laugh, actually. That was good fun, apart from knocking the mic over halfway through. But yeah, it was because when I was recording it a couple of months ago now, it was all video, but they only released the audio. So I'm talking away, and they're just like frozen. And I think, can you hear me? And can you hear me? But my big clumsy hands just knocked the microphone. Yes. I thought they might trim it, but yeah. Styled it out, yeah.
It was really good. Listen,
nice one, man. I appreciate it. They're good. They're good people over there, man. The old shit, I forgot their names. Ariel, and
Terry.
That's the one, Terry. I keep thinking Emma, and I'm like, no, it's not an Emma. It's Terry. Bless her. Yeah. Terry, she's real sweet, and Ariel's awesome. So yeah, definitely check out the Toy Photographers podcast. I've got a link I will be sharing later on, and my episode's up if you want to give it a listen. So I appreciate the nod there, Rick.
No worries, bud.
Okay.
Not too much has come through for me recently. I've only got a couple of things, but they're quite big ones. So these are my
hey.
I love my Dragon Ball. I'm all in on the Dragon Ball line. So
dragons have balls, and Rick likes them.
This is Android 17 and 18 from the Dragon Ball Super saga.
Nice.
That's it. No, really, that's all I've got.
Nice. Fair play. There you go. I'll keep you going. Tomo?
I've got that finally.
Yes, I'm surprised. Actually, no, we got them in quite quick because I even seen them drop very recently in the US as well. We kind of got the same time.
I would have had it even sooner if Royal Mail weren't so fucking useless.
Tell me about it.
It should have been delivered last Thursday.
Mm.
And I say last Thursday.
Wow.
And we couldn't work out where it was. And then eventually the tracking changed to say, we tried to deliver it on Thursday.
Mm.
But they didn't leave a note.
Oh, the bastards. Yeah.
So eventually I managed to get down and pick it up. And it's probably my favourite Back to the Future figure.
Yeah.
I just think it's really well. Like the head sculpts are really good. I mean, there's not a massive amount of accessories, but they're really well done. But I love the little notepad that you slip in his pocket and the little tool belt. I mean, obviously none of the tools are.
It's shamefully no, they're not all loose, but they're still nice little sculpted detail.
Yeah, they're all nice and soft, so they're not going to snap.
Mm. Yeah,
which is always a nice touch when it's a NECA.
They do custom applied so well. Like they really know how to nail that head sculpt.
Oh yeah.
The both head sculpts. Like everyone seems to be going for like the smiley head sculpt, but I really like the confused look. But I love that. That's probably one of my favourite figures I've picked up this year.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Good.
Yeah. Anything else on your end, mate?
No, I think I got the Batman 66 Penguin from Mattel, which it's shit, but I needed it to finish my Batman 66 collection, so that's that.
Hey, you got a collection, so you got to add to it whether they're crap or not, sadly. But fair play. Well, I'm in the exact same boat as Tom, as mine came through as well. And also nod to this figure, the box. I love this box. Really do love the box.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, plutonium chamber box. I mean, mine's there in the cabinet, but to echo everything that Tom said, it's a brilliant figure. One of the best that they've done out of that line entirely, for sure. The head sculpts are great. Even the smiling head sculpt, where it's like, you're going to see some serious shit. That's that head sculpt. Interchangeable art. Yeah, it's just great. The revolver, notepads, the RC unit. It's great stuff. He holds it well.
Such a good, detailed little accessory, and he holds
as a set as well. Like they just all look so good together. Like your display, Ben, looks amazing.
Thank you, sir. I've got a little bit of room in there for when I get Griff and when Pietro finally sends it over.
Yep.
But it's slowly but surely growing. Hopefully we see some more. But yeah, that's kind of it for me as well. nothing really has come through. Nothing else has come through pre-order wise.
I did pre-order the munitions pack from McFarlane. I did like the look of that, and so it went in my basket.
Oh, nice, nicely done, mate. Nicely done.
Yeah, the price, I don't think you can go wrong there. Like, that's a lot of cheap-looking weapons, but
yeah,
they
like
are cheap.
$12.99. I found it for $12.99 online, so I'm like, well worth it.
No,
it's a full screen. That's the one.
I've
Yeah.
got too many coming up soon, so I don't want to add any more to them.
That's the thing. I mean, I've got so many pre-orders coming out my arse with Toys R Us, and I had to. There's a couple that are due, that have been due and overdue, like the Endgame Captain America from Mayfix. That's everyone else has got theirs apart from Toys R Us, and of course, then it's the 3-0 Hulkbuster. So I'm like, Nick, mate, do you know what's maybe going on with those? Because I'm going to be going to Cyprus in June for a wedding, the one I just went on stag do for, and I don't want the pre-orders to hit right then, and I'm going to have $0.
Yeah, hold him for you anyway.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good like that.
That would be fine. But like, yeah. I know that Mayfix Nightfall Batman is due to drop anytime.
Yes.
Yeah. Just found out today that the Mummy, the Igor Leonardo drops next week.
Yeah.
So,
it's all dropping, mate.
There's that to pay for. I'm sure there's something else coming out this month and all.
Yeah, it's a bitch. It is an absolute bitch.
My wife's birthday, so.
Damn.
It's an expensive month.
She doesn't happen to like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles / Universal Monsters?
I'm hoping she does, because that's where she's getting.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, I'll catch up with some of the chat. Appreciate you being here. What's the link for that? It is actually in my community tab locally. I've actually got it up as a link on my tabs. But if you want a link to the podcast episode, it's actually on my community tab on YouTube. A couple back, you'll see it. But yeah, have a look afterwards. After whenever you want, mate, and it's there. I'll be bringing it up on the thing anyway for you. So, but appreciate you wanting to give it a listen. How are you? How are the Back to the Future films? If you've never seen them, watch them.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
just
awesome.
I mean, number 2 is a dip.
That's my favourite. That's actually I know it's the filler where it's a bit more chaotic and it bounces around all over the gaff, but
it's not a bad film at all. I think it dips from number 1 to number 2 and then comes back up at number 3.
I know, that's the thing for me. I'm all about the 2, but I was fascinated with all the future shit. So there's always going to be.
I love all the future stuff in it. Is
so
good.
Yeah,
no, that's definitely a new take for me. I've not known people to like 3 more than 2. I would have thought it would.
Story in 2 was as good.
It's
more of a Biff story.
Number 3 to number 2 on most films, right? Because you love the third Turtles film. It's
I'm starting to sense a theme.
I prefer the second Turtles film.
How do you feel about Terminator 3?
I don't think I've seen Terminator 3.
You'll love it.
I just decided that Terminator 2 was the end.
I don't mind going from Terminator 2 to then Salvation. I'm one of the Salvation sympathizers. I actually really love Salvation quite a lot. Yeah, I know you're giving me those eyes. You're like, really? Yeah.
Was that the one where Christian Bale lost it with someone?
Yes. Good for you.
That's how I know that film.
I actually quite like Salvation. And Sam Worthington's career just fell off after that. Yeah, so I'm a Salvationist, but yeah, no. Genesis and what was the stupid lesbian one? The one after it, Dark Fate. They can go eat a dick. Fuck them. Sorry, but no, they're not Terminators or 3. But yeah. Right, back to the chat. Loco Lou, I need to get those figures, mate. You will not regret it. Framed plastic poses. Appreciate you being in here, my man. NECA kills it. They indeed do. I'm waiting for your tilt event. Hey, Loco, have you got your Underground Arsenal one yet? Because everyone else seems to be getting theirs. Let us know. Curious to know what you think. A 3-0 Hulkbuster is going to be around. Nice to know. Riley Bob, been dry in the States. I've been scared to look into and see how many pre-orders I actually have at the moment. These companies need to start following through. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Yeah, NECA needs to pump the brakes a little bit, but obviously they need the money for their lawsuit. But yeah, I agree. Everyone else needs to just hold their horses. So I agree. I'm so hyped for the Invisible Man, Donny. I can't say that I am, but I'm not collecting the line. So, but if you are, nice one, cool, man. I just think it's a bit odd. It was one of those things where we were so curious of what Donny is, and it didn't even occur to me that they've just released revealed the Invisible Man for the regular line, and it's like it kind of feels like a bit of a cop out. It's like, yeah, we're doing Invisible Man as well for Donny. I was hoping like Dracula, like Tom said.
The last 2 months we've been debating between werewolf, Dracula, werewolf, Dracula, and then they just threw a curveball and went for something that we should have seen coming.
Yeah, agreed. Got it. Oh god, Terminator 3, woof. Yeah, best to just stop at 2. Yeah, that wasn't very
Always
good.
Stop at Terminator 2. It doesn't get any better than that.
No. You know the scene in Terminator, you definitely haven't seen Terminator 3 that you can remember, Tom?
I don't. If I have, I've blocked it out.
One of the best scenes in it, I say best because it makes me laugh every time I've seen it. I don't watch it anymore, but the time when it was on, it's a reenactment of the scene from Terminator 2 where he walks into the bar naked, demands this closed Gucci motorcycle, and then takes that guy's sunglasses. Only this time when he goes and does it, it's in a gay bar.
Yep.
So you got.
Is it got Claire Danes in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have seen it.
Nothing. Yeah, it makes me laugh that the glasses he puts on are the starry, glittery ones.
Yeah,
he just takes them off. It's like you would know really what fucking glasses, but it just made me laugh. Wait your turn, and just.
Oh man, it's a mockery. It makes a mockery of it.
It does.
Terminator 2 is just where that whole franchise finishes.
It's too good, mate. It's one of the most perfect sci-fi sequels out there. That, Aliens, Empire Strikes Back, just bang, bang, bang. Framed plastic poses. I'm waiting on Universal Monster Creature from the Black Lagoon from NECA. Well, that will be in the predictions part. But yeah, hopefully you see some more Universal Monsters. That definitely being one of them. Gilbert Hartman, a 2.0 Chucky retro remake from the TV series in 6-inch form. I can definitely see NECA diving on that TV show, get that more money. But yeah, I can see figures from the TV show being made for sure. Was there a T3? Yeah, sadly. And then it was a Christian Bale one. And then it was Genesis with the Game of Thrones bird. And then it was Dark Fate, which completely retconned everything from T2. And just ruin the whole thing even more. But yeah, wow, yeah, it's bad. It is bad. I recommend watching it just for laughs, for academic purposes, research. Oh dear. But yeah, so that was kind of our week, guys. Let us know if you had any juicy pickups in the last couple of weeks since we've been away. Anything rolled in for you? Yeah, like Olu, let us know if you got the Terminator, not the Terminator. You got it in my head now. The Turtle Van from Underground Arsenal. Hopefully yours, if you haven't, won't be too far away. But yeah, so before we get into a bit of the saucy predictions, there was a couple of things I'd like to share with the group. One being this. Well, news on this kind of died out on its ass ages ago, and then all of a sudden it kicked back in. Nothing really major in the way of news, but it's nice to see that there was a light still shining on it. And I'm referring to the Mecha Gundam style Ninja Turtles from Heat Boys. Okay, so we've got here from Toy Arc. They put a whole article about it. Now, there's loads of other bits and pieces in this that I will jump to different tabs for. But yeah, so these are being hit in the news again. We have some digitally rendered sculpts. Before we just had some concept art. But yeah, these look, the dog stanglies, they look mint. So here we got a new company based out of China, called Heat Boys have revealed working 3D renders of the unique take on the TMNT. All the turtles are mech'd out in unique ways. Love the wording. With moving parts on both the figures and the weapons accessories. No word yet on price, scale, or release date, other than some may drop this year. Previous chatter, when prototypes showed up, had them at around 9 inches tall. Stay tuned for more info as it pops. Okay, so as you can see there, we've got a little look at the 4. They all look hefty, meaty, and delicious. And then we go to Heat Boy's Twitter, and we can look at some exploded profile pictures once it loads. Fuck you, internet. Okay, so we've got for the 4 of them. They've only done it for the 4 turtles, even though we know there's a shredder as well. But here's a look at Michelangelo. Okay, so apologies if I slip in and out. I've got some low system resources to sod off. Go away. But yeah, so we've got to look at Mikey. Guys, what do you think off the bat with these so far?
They look, I love these from that concept art, like when we first saw them, like it must have been a year ago or more. But I just think they look so good. Like you can't believe that like a Gundam verse mixed with a turtle would work so well, and it's just incredible. I mean, I think they're going to be premium. I think there's going to be a premium price attached to these because I've seen some little videos of like parts moving on it, and it looks intricate and expensive. So it's a dilemma because like I could go in for one, but all of them look so good, I wouldn't even know which one to get.
Yeah, I'd be kind of like, which one looks the best and pick it. It's kind of like, it's like shopping with your parents as a kid. You can only have one and you got to pick your one. I like the fact that he's got some tied behind his head dreadlocks. I don't know why. I get a kick out of that. Obviously, he's got his nunchucks here holstered and some dirty old painless style miniguns. Tom, what are your thoughts on Mikey?
I like them all. I just think the scale is really weird. Like if they are 9 inches tall, that's a really like odd height for a model kit. Like if you look, Gundam are pretty much like the benchmark.
Yeah.
And you're talking like high grades are about 5 inch, master grades are about 7 inch, and these look like sort of master grade style. And then you've got like perfect grade, which are nearly 12 inch.
Yeah. So
they're not going to fit in with any other mechs. So, because most like mech kits like this kind of go for the 144, 100 scale.
Yeah.
So they're not, I don't know what they're going to fit in with.
It's an odd one. It is an odd one.
And they are, I agree with it. I think they're going to be very expensive, especially if they're using die cast as well.
Yeah.
That is going to be one pricey kit.
Sadly.
I mean, bravo to the designers though, because they've thrown everything on that could look cool, like the dreads, giant claws. They've just got it all. I actually think Raph probably personally, I think the Raph looks the weakest out of all of them.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if I'm feeling that like American football helmet.
I'm just looking at that now, and I'm just thinking, I take away the claws, the American style football helmet grill, and as a base, yeah, they're killing it. But then it's just the things that they've added on as gimmicks. I'm not feeling for Raph. Obviously, the only
American football helmet, but even like the whole chest piece looks very like with the shoulder pads. All has that like American full armor feel to it.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. You got one side. Okay. Well, no, he's got two. Sorry, I'm seeing it there in the picture. You got a gun, and you got a hand. Obviously, I don't know if that's just showing you the feature that the hand can move or it retract. I don't know, but yeah, it does seem the weakest. Let's go have a look. See who's next. Leo.
Yeah.
And here, obviously, it shows you that it's meant to be like a Power Ranger Zord or one of the other. You can put them in it in little format right here.
Yeah. So again, looking at that makes me hope that they are 7 inch, so that they be in like the master grade sort of Gundam scale.
Yeah.
and those little figures are a pain in the ass to paint.
Hopefully they come painted. Hopefully it all comes painted. But I would love it. I'd love a blank too to give it my own, obviously color coding. But yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking, like, you have to paint up that little pilot, and then he goes inside the mech, and you never see him again.
No, that's it. And the moment you put him in that chair, all that paint job just gets wrecked underneath his ass and back and shell.
Yeah.
I spent so long painting Mikazuki from the Barbados. Like literally like that, minuscule, painting it with the tiniest brush, and you're trying to like paint the eyeballs in, and then you stick him inside the Gundam and shut the front, and that is it.
Never see him again. Look, I don't. Hopefully, there's not. Don't the generic details. Obviously, if I did get one of these, and I had to paint this little dude, he's only getting about 3 colors. That's it. I ain't gonna do any more. But Leo itself looks pretty badass. I like the little fins at the back of his head. Got a bit of a chappy vibe going.
Yeah, that's it. Or a what's it? Thingy seed. Oh, what's the anime called? I can't remember now. Appleseed. Appleseed.
Appleseed.
Yeah, this it's got a Appleseed kind of vibe to it with the rabbit ears at the back, but. Yeah. Really nice design overall. I like Leo a lot. Yeah,
he's juicy. Got a bit more kit to him as well. And yeah, lastly here we got Mr. Donny. Yeah, I'm feeling Donny a lot.
I agree. I think it's the cape. I think it's the cape what does it for me. It looks super cool, and I reckon he could be the best one out of the lot.
Yeah, I'm seeing this as potential.
If I can only get one, it will be this one.
Yeah. See, I'm looking at this and think, cool. He looks great with a cape. Reminds me of just like Megatron from the second Transformers movie. The movie was dog shit, but seeing Megatron go through the desert with the big hood and cape, that was pretty cool. The thing is, though, I would throw this away immediately and create a fabric one.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like that's going to weigh it down. It's going to be really hard to do anything with it.
Yeah, but just it's giving it as a look, and I think that works as a look, and yeah. So
I mean, we'll still paint it up, and then I'll have a choice because just displayed on a shelf that would probably look better than cloth.
Yeah,
because you put weathering and shading and everything on it.
It's just you're not going to get too much dynamic posing with it.
That's no. The minute you move it, throw it, put the cloth one on.
Yeah, for sure. I love the goggles.
Which PlayStation controller.
Yes.
Yeah, like you can say it. You can literally look at this all day and just pick out where they got the inspirations from. Yeah, which he's got his own little metal heads, little turtle bot, which is on his shoulder.
And the sniper rifle looks awesome.
Yeah,
like everything about this one is just quality.
Absolutely. And if we close this up and scroll a bit further up, we get some exploded little animations showing you how things move. So yeah, look at this video. The moment you put that turtle in, that's it. He's sunk. His chair turns around. You close up the lids, and that's it. You never see him again.
But that's where I'm saying it looks super premium. Like the chair just turning around, like that's insane. That's because if it is as tiny as a 1/100 pilot, that is going to be super small, and having details like just for having him turning around, I think there's a lot of engineering gone into this.
Absolutely. Let's see what slow our scrolling. Come on. Overshot.
I mean, they're only showing it on one of them.
Yeah, they are. They're only showing it on one of them. Unless it's kind of implied that, look, we'll have this for all of them. We only need to show it on one.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. So with the rotating.
I love those dreads. Like, imagine when they're painted up like orange. Like a really like vibrant orange.
Yeah.
That's just going to So cool.
Reminds me of like Cyrax or Sector from Mortal Kombat, you know, just with the towers behind them. I'm just getting that vibe. Oh, overshot. Mr. Donny. Come on.
Like even with that tape, like that looks quality.
Yeah, even without it. Well, I like the cape idea because it's obviously like it's a symmetry, right? You've got the big bulky turtle bolt on one shoulder and the cape dropped immediately over. It kind of just balances it out a bit. Yeah, these are hot. A little exploded view of the sniper rifle there. And I think we have one more turnaround. Overshot it. And yeah, like, again, apart from the hand opening out, there's really not much going on with Raph.
No, he's the most disappointing, which disappoints me to say because he's my favorite turtle.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely agreed. I still maintain we should all buy one different one, and I don't mind biting the bullet with Raph. If you wanted to get Donny,
it's just like I really want to just get one and paint it up, and Donny looks like the most visually interesting one to paint up. But then Shredder looks great.
Yeah, this is obviously just artwork, but yeah, I can't wait to see a rendered model of him.
Yeah, but if you want Shredder, you need all 4 turtles.
Yep. I've got a feeling Loco Lou is definitely in the mood for buying every single one of these. I'm going to get to the chat very, very soon, guys. We're just ogling these beauties.
If they spread out sufficiently, like once every 4 months, and if you're talking maybe 120 quid a kit, like it's still a lot of money, but
yeah, not all at once, or make them available. You know, if they were available at any time, you could just whenever you wanted and felt need, you want to buy another. But they're like pre-order all of them now before they run out. They kind of think, I'll just do the one.
Yeah, I think so. But they just look so good.
And what's really annoying, and I'll show you this now, is get rid of that. That's all my noties. This guy found a pre-order. Found these guys up for pre-order, so I did the thing. All of them have got a link, including Shredder. And you go to their pre-order. Annoyingly, it's not there, but if I click one of the links for here to give you an idea, load, it still doesn't give you a max price. It just says unknown for now, but a $2 deposit. Yeah,
I won't be rolling the dice on that one. I don't think I get stung with a huge bill at the end.
Absolutely, especially when it takes about 15 to 25 business days after the package is sent out. I think that's for international. I'm not sure. No, shipping, free shipping to the United States. Oh, well, lucky them. But yeah, so
no dates on there yet. Is there any kind of date on there given?
No, it does. I had a look. I couldn't see one at all throughout the listing. So again, that's a question mark on it too.
So this guy's basically just found nothing.
Pretty much.
Awesome job. Cheers, guy.
So that is our little looky at those. Let me quickly look at the chat again. You're blowing it up, guys. Really appreciate it. So let's quickly get to here. Was there at C3? Right, here we go. I'm waiting for the TMNT Mezco figures to drop. I would like to. Do you reckon? We'll get into that later. I'll keep reading for now. I've got a few hot toys and some Mezcos and a movie realization line. Nicely done. Yes, I can't wait for these. So this is like 1/100 scale of Gundam. Is that what these kind of scaling at? 1/100 scale, do you reckon?
We're not sure. I'm guessing it'd be that.
Yeah. If they're 9-inch, then they're not.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on scale they're going. Like if they're 7-inch, like you're looking at about 7-inch. Some of them are a bit bigger, so 7 to 8 inches.
Yeah. Cool. Fair play. I'm still waiting on the Samurai Turtle to be shipped. Yeah, so are we, mate. So hopefully it won't be too much longer. But can't wait to get him. Cannot wait to get him. Framed plastic poses. Wasn't there promo pics for the third-party Samurai style Leonardo? I feel like I remembered seeing that.
Yeah,
that's gone.
Was it the Fury?
Yeah.
Toys. Yeah. Samurai Spring.
Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Yeah, that's the one we've got. The pre-order's been and gone for that now. I'm not sure if it's available still. Yeah, but that's what Loco Lou's referring to. I want these to be die cast. It would be lovely. Hopefully price is lovely too. I don't know, not one for die cast really. Got no interest in Gundam Turtles. Cool concept. Oh, back out there. Cool concept, but with no 80s cartoon to motivate me to these with a wicked theme song. I got nothing. Fair play, mate. Fair play. I think Mikey is the best and Donnie is close, Leo, and then Raph. That ain't a bad line.
I'd swap Mikey and Donnie around, but I agree with the rest.
Yeah. All I can say is I think, yeah, Mikey, Donnie, and Leo, very strong. Raph, sadly, is the weakest. Definitely, sadly. Donnie got that turtle drone. Absolutely. Good night, Mr. Turtle Friends from Configuration. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. I'm getting all of them. I knew you would. Shredder is perfect. That's my Gundam facts. All of these, mate. I saw these up on the website for $200 plus. Oh, there you go. $2, not 200. I'm not getting. It must have been the same website I was just looking at, and that's the chat caught up. So yeah, appreciate you all being here, guys.
$200 would not surprise me.
Yeah, we're probably anticipating that also. Yeah, keep hitting that like button, keep smashing it out. Really appreciate you being here. And yeah, so that's kind of that. Plus obviously the Invisible Man Donnie. There's really hasn't much been going on in the world of TMNT lately, apart from that free comic book day comic book from the IDW run, which apparently is awesome. I've yet to catch up, so I can't really touch upon it yet. But let's right. So I think we can get into some predictions and. Yeah, so obviously, if you saw, NECA put out a post saying that we're going to get some SDCC reveals every day next week. And yeah, the road to SDCC is upon us for NECA. So what better time to then predict what we might get, what we might see that might have already been announced, but never seen the light of day yet in terms of prototype form. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this one. Absolutely. So we're going to chop it up in the chat. Let us know what you predict might be coming out, not just for TMNT, but for anything from the horror lines, from Alien Predator, you name it, whatever lines they're doing. If you think there's something coming out for them, let us know what you think might be dropping. But yeah, guys, who wants to go first? I'm guessing Maverick, because Tom, you haven't got any ideas, have you?
I've got one prediction that we're going to see something.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
I'll get it. And then I'll get mine out of the way, and then you two can have the floor.
Okay, all right, mate. So, what's your prediction for next week, then?
Back to the Future accessory pack.
Yeah, that was one of mine actually. Yeah, I got a feeling we'll see either a mock-up, when they do the white hot mock-up of all the individual bits. I think we'll see that before we see an actual physical set. But I think they will finally reveal what's actually going to be inside that accessory set. I'd hope.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if we just got like a box reveal where they just show you a box.
Oh yeah, the box art. Back to the Future logo. That's it.
I'm hoping we see it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, as
the Pluto, because I was going to make that in the week. I got all my plastic out and I was ready to make the box, and then I was like, "We're probably going to get it."
Yeah, touching on that, I was going to say, since we're on the Back to the Future accessory set, let's dive in to speculate what could be in it. Now, I've got a couple of ideas of things, but then I'm thinking those are branded heavily on brands that they couldn't get for these figures. So I don't know if they'll actually do them. If they do, they'll do a mock-up, and that being the 2015 duffel bag with the see-through front.
Yep.
The on the jacket and the shoes, that's Nike. That's got Nike all over it. And there's no Nike on his trainers. So if they do it, I doubt it will say Nike on it. Yep. I think we'll see Doc Brown's 1955 mind-reading dome thing
Yep.
Definitely.
Easily, what Tom said, the plutonium chamber, the briefcase, the hazardous materials case, Einstein.
Yeah, they showed Einstein, didn't they? Isn't that they've shown? Or did I make that up? I can't remember, but I'm sure they had a tease.
I'm trying to rack my brain now. I can't remember either.
The bell with me. I think you might be right, Tom. I'm sure.
I have been wrong before. I think 1987 was wrong, so it has happened before. But I'm gonna have to have a look now.
Yeah, I think it was on the 2000. No, it was the 1955 teaser pictures, maybe, or was it on the 1985 teaser pictures version of Doc? Because it's obviously I've got the box here. There's no tease of it, but because I know they constantly keep using that Diamond Select Scully desk in every shot they use with a desk in the back.
They use that desk more than I use that desk.
I know, I love it. Kind of cheeky as well, considering it's a different company's accessory. But yeah, Mav, what are your thoughts? What do you reckon could also be in the accessory pack? Do you reckon?
Could get a giant speaker, so could be just like a flat thing, but something for like Marty to stand in front of with his guitar.
Or they do the box as a giant speaker, and you can double it as a background display piece.
Yeah,
that makes too much sense.
Like they did with the Turtles Tour band set. We could open it up and it's the stage. Yeah. So, that'll be good. But a physical box, but to scale it with Marty would have to be the size of my bloody detail.
I mean, it's really hard to think what else they could do. Like, we've been talking about this since they announced it.
I know.
I was wondering, like, Back to the Future 1, where he steals the kids, like, the scooter with the basket on the front.
Yes.
And snaps the front of it off to make the skateboard.
Yeah.
Like, that could be in it.
Because the only 55 Marty we've seen is the hazmat suit version. We haven't yet to see an actual 55 Deco Marty.
Which I'm waiting.
So sticking with the Back to the Future theme of predictions, I hope we'll see some more. I don't think they're going to give us any more characters other than these three. Sadly, I would love to see a Jennifer. I'd love to see his mum. I would love to see. Obviously, we would all love to see George, but we know that's not happening. And I would love to see more versions of Biff and 1955, and an Enchantment Under the Sea Dance Marty as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, getting into part 3. I would love some part 3 stuff. But there's still plenty of legs left in the line. As I've been saying, hopefully, it feels like it, that every costume change they ever had throughout all 3 films, we'd probably see a figure of, and I would buy it. It's, just keep milking it because you can, and it will make sense to do so. But yeah, let us know in the chat what you think might be in the Back to the Future accessory set. Intro, hello, my man. You're all right. I'm going to grab back onto the chat in just a second. I can't even give you a single because bloody Zoom. Oh, it's too bright, mate. If you ping it into the...
I'll put it on the Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
If I can find... We haven't used it for so long because...
I know.
The thing is, a group that doesn't...
This Zoom's got its own chat. I don't know if you can ping it in there, but I know you're using Zoom on a different device, so... But if you're saying that we've got an Einstein tease in a picture, then it's definitely for sure we'll be getting him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so hopefully we'll get to see a inventory of the accessory set for Back to the Future. That would be nice, and maybe 1 or 2 new figures from the line. Cool. We'll touch back on that. So yeah, okay. So all right, that's yours, Tom. Now, Mav, anything in, you can rattle them off. Just rattle them off, all your predictions, not just for Turtles. Yeah. Rattle off what you think we'll be getting.
So the way I've gone about it is I've thought about what would make a good con exclusive that's not necessarily going to be for everybody, and it's not something that's exclusive for the convention. That is, you're not going to be too upset if you don't get it. but it'd be like an interesting redeco. So that's the way I've gone about it. So,
but we're talking about NECA. You've thought
Yeah.
about it wrong. That is not what NECA.
Yeah. Indeed. So my first
Glow in the
one
dark.
would be with the gargoyles line. I
Oh.
thought would be a good stone variant version of Goliath. I think that would make for a really good exclusive convention. It's not something that I don't think everybody would want. Just something like say in a grayish color, maybe with a stonish texture. They've already got the mold. They've used it a few times. It's another way for them to get it out again. And again, it's just something that would be exclusive for the convention. And it's something I could see NECA doing.
Yeah, makes sense for sure, man. Makes sense for sure. Easily something that would lend itself perfectly for an exclusive, as you say. And yeah, so just for a Gargoyles diehard, easy pickup. And for someone who's just, I like them casually, so and then I'll pass on that. It's right up there. It's right in that wheelhouse. So yeah, good one. I agree.
Next one on the Back to the Future line, I think another good con exclusive would be a Bad Future Biff and Lorraine with the big eyes.
Yeah,
really, really big eyes. Really big eyes.
Yeah, huge eyes.
I think again, like that would be a really cool 2-pack for something that's a SDCC exclusive. Maybe I don't think it. It might not be for everybody, but I think for a nice little 2-pack for an SDCC exclusive, I think that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be sweet. That really would be sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
Next one would be again. It's another little repaint for them. So on their like the Defenders of the Earth line, if they did a Phantom, but with a Billy Zane deco.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he definitely had like loads of different like textures and patterns on his suit, and I think they could easily do that, an easy simple redeco.
Honestly, obviously I know they couldn't get what's his name, Sam Jones for the movie Flash, and they just gave them the movie Flash deco on the cartoon animated fig. I don't know why. It's like Sam Jones is working outside of conventions anymore and doing TED movies. Excuse me. But Billy Zane, what was the last thing Billy Zane did?
But on a tangent, do you know Billy Zane did not wear a muscle suit for that film?
Wow, that was him.
I found that out the other day watching, what's his name, Cosplay Chris, because he's making a Phantom outfit. And he said, Billy Zane, that was just the costume over body light.
Actually, no, thinking about it, when that one scene he's in Zoolander, where he just comes in and just stands behind him, and he goes, that Billy Zane, he's a really cool guy. Fucking guy's hench in that.
Yeah.
So, okay, I can see it. Yeah, fair play. Best performance Titanic for sure. Look at me, you filth. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. But honestly, I don't know why. I don't know if NECA are having trouble getting a Phantom license from the movie rights. I could easily see a Billy Zane Phantom figure, but I agree, if they can't, movie deco on a cartoon animated style figure.
Yeah, but I think it still works. It's probably not Billy Zane's stopping it. It's probably the movie company.
Yeah.
Like wanting a fortune for the rights, because they didn't make a lot of money off that film.
No, I had the VHS. First time I heard anything about the Phantom, but then I remembered obviously it was in the cartoon with the Defenders, and then it was one of my favourites. Loved it, absolutely loved it.
He could come with his chair as well. That's the famous his chair with him. So that could be a little exclusive bit with it. But yeah, I just thought that'd be cool. What could they do with another line of theirs? That's easy enough. Okay, the rest of them are all Turtles related. So this is I think we might see a Sid version of Danny. I think that's again another way that they could get that mold out, and it's a redeco of an existing mold, and they could come with all the accessories.
Oh, so they're onto a winner straight away.
Say that again, mate. Sorry, say that again.
Everyone loved the original Danny, so they're clearly onto a winner with that one.
Yeah, if they did that and not change a single thing about the actual figure itself, that sounds exactly like what NECA would do.
Yeah.
Especially for a con exclusive. Hopefully they don't, because I'll have to get it and replace mine. So I'm praying that they don't, but you put it out there now. You spoke it into existence. That's exactly what they're going to do.
This is the list. I've got it here, mate. These are all going to be revealed next week.
Listen, they probably haven't made their list yet. They're watching this, writing it. Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Trevor, Photoshop these, please, with your fish heads in the dungeon. There you go.
So yeah, this is what we're going to see next week. So we're also going to get Kino with moped. So I think as a con exclusive, we could get him with the moped. Regular release, we'll just get Kino, but the exclusive version, he comes with his moped.
Makes sense.
100%. They did it with John Connor, you know. Just limiting him to an ultimate figure. No, you could do the exclusive with the moped. Genius idea. Like you say, they did it with John Connor with the scrambler bike, with the dirt bike, and that you can just regular release for retail. And put them both on the NECA store and watch everyone jump on that moped.
Exactly, that's it. Because like they don't want to be giving like huge massive boxes out to retail. Like the retail just a single, and then something exclusive where they don't have to ship it all like to stores and things like that. Just have the moped. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The next one, my last one. This is day 7. We're going to get Charles Pennington and April in dressing gown 2-pack.
The one version of April they haven't done yet. I lied. There's about a gazillion different costume changes.
So
saucy one. And one of the head sculpts will be this. Hand me a towel, would you? You know.
So I think it's something that, again, it's not for everybody. Like, who really? I mean, does it? I mean, you, Ben, you would want a Charles Pennington to complete your collection, but I think it's not for everyone. No. And it would be another way to get that April mold used.
And with different knees again.
Yes.
And Pietro will make a diorama for it because just for that one scene.
But yeah, I think it would be another one that would be good for them.
It sounds like we're definitely getting it for sure. So it's on Mav's list. We're getting it for sure. Okay. Well, you kind of snapped up a couple of mine. Okay. So I'm good. What mine was, obviously, one was definitely we'll see a visual inventory of the Back to the Future accessory pack for sure. A couple more of the figures. I would like to lean towards figure-wise seeing a 55 Marty and potentially an 85 Biff in one of the green or red jumpsuits when he's watching George's car. I agree. We definitely need a Pimp Daddy Casino Biff, maybe in the robe, or you could have the suit with the big collar.
Yeah. That would be my mind's eye version of that Griff in the suit with the he's in the robe anyway when he throws the ashtray.
I can see the robe being an exclusive version, then the regular Pimp Daddy being a general release, but I don't know if they'll go that far. I can see one of those, hopefully, fingers crossed. Or they just hit us with some part 3.
We must be seeing something with Back to the Future, because what was the last reveal we got for Back to the Future? It feels like it's been
ages. Literally, the last thing was the teasers for Griff, Doc, and the announcement of the accessory pack. That's kind of all it was. It's what's been for ages.
Yeah, really quiet.
Yeah, so we have to see hopefully something. I'll be disappointed if we don't.
What version? What 55 version would you go for?
I'm hoping Enchantment Under the Sea from part 1. I would love, I know the one you would love, and I see Riley Bob say so in the chat as well, the part 2 1955 disguise version with the leather jacket.
Yeah. I'd love that one.
Yeah. Duck. Yeah, absolutely. We need a young Biff in a checkered shirt, short sleeve, because I dressed as him when I went to Secret Cinema doing Back to the Future. Yeah, as I've got a picture. 1 second, let me get the picture. Where is it? Wow, my wall needs a wash. Now, this is my little frame to fame. This is when I worked at Forbidden Planet, and yeah, we had some people come in and do some signing stuff. So here we have Blade 2 DVD cover signed by Guillermo del Toro, which is right here. We have the entire cast. Well, we got, I'll say the entire cast. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead. And as you can see, there's a picture of me and my mates outside the lines, and I am dressed as Biff with a belly. This is before I went to the gym. So yeah, that's I would love a version of Biff like that. So let me get you back in my ear so I can hear you. So yeah, I would absolutely take a Biff of that caliber.
What about an old man Biff with the cane?
Yes.
Would you go for that?
Get them all, mate. 100. Yeah. Old man Biff. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Where's my vape? All the way over here. Yeah, I would get them all. What we would see next week, though, I think I'm hoping we'll get something. This is all I can do, really. We'd love to see them all. Would be really awesome if they just sprung out the gate with some part 3 stuff. But yeah, so but I'm down for. I'm like TMNT. I'm all in on that line.
Yeah, I'm hoping we just see a SDCC itself. I just want to see a shelf like they had like 3 years ago when they was last on. Well, they had the few figures lined up, and I'd like to see just a few Back to the Future ones that we haven't seen on a shelf. I miss. This is what I'm looking forward to: the days where they had figures out.
Yeah,
I know. I was saying. Yeah, I was saying to Mav, I don't know if anyone else in the chat remembers, is this year a year where you can physically go to the event, or is it going to be an at home again?
No,
I can't remember.
It is on.
It is on, yeah?
It is physically, you can go, well, we can, but you can physically go into it and...
Yeah.
So this gets me really excited because there's something lost, I think, when they were left to their own devices and they just kind of drip fed us like, you know, at Toy Fair earlier on in the year. It just doesn't have that same like excitement, the build up. Just I like the interviews. I like seeing, you know, the YouTubers going there and filming it, and I like the whole thing. So to get that again, it gets me really excited.
Yeah, I just like seeing something on a shelf that's not just a promo photo they've released. There's just, but you can see the scale against all the others, and it's just something about seeing it like physically there. Just makes it so much better.
Yeah. I agreed. 100%. And I'm trying to think of the other franchises they've got lines for. I doubt we'll see anything fantastical in the realms of Alien and Predator anymore. I think we'll probably just get some more Kenner remakes, unless they finally reveal the reissues, or not redo, like the ultimate versions of AVP Requiem. But I can't really see much more what they'll do, unless, I mean, the trailer for the 5th Predator film, Prey, got released, so they'll probably end up doing figures for that. I doubt we'll see anything for that from San Diego. Horror stuff, I'm not the biggest horror fan in the world, so I can't really speak on it. I think one of the guys in the chat, I forget who it was, who mentioned, I think it was Loco, probably, who mentioned the Chucky from the TV series. Obviously, probably some more Toony Terrors.
I would like to see some more American Werewolf in London. I definitely want to see a Jack. That'd be really good.
Yeah. So, if we can get the 2 boys before they're brutally, you know, whilst they're going through the marshes, as is civilian, the 2-pack, and or the obviously the main one's Jack, isn't it? The one that turns, and then the corpse.
David turns into the werewolf. Jack's the one his mate who's like zombie.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So David as regular, and Jack as in one phase of his decomposition. A 2-pack of those would be lovely. I agree. I'll snap them up as well. Now, because I can't really think outside the realms of that fucking franchise right there, I'm just going to go in with my big hit. Okay, so obviously, what's the standard tradition? We get a TMNT box set of some variety. Last year, we racked our brains. And I was saying this to Mav, I can't believe it's been a fucking year already since the Channel 6 news team. Because I remember we were all having this debate about, again, what could the box set be? Would it be cartoon related? Would it be comic related? Would it be movie related?
We didn't have the debate for that long because we found out quite early.
We did.
What it was going to be.
Yeah. But it still just baffles me that it's been a year since then already.
It's crazy.
Absolutely mental.
Crazy.
So
I can't believe
Go on, sorry.
SDCC week. Like,
I know. I don't even know when the physical event is happening.
Next
is it
weekend.
next weekend? Actually, it is next weekend, is it?
I'm sure it's
July.
or is
isn't
it
it?
July?
Yeah, it's July.
Is it? I can't remember.
No, we're just doing the reveals next week, but the actual event will be July.
Okay. All right. And we're still officially on the road then. This is what kind of caught me off guard with their reveal. I was like, is it now happening now already? So but yeah, okay. So going on the theme of the box set again. And I saw someone mention this in the chat already, one of the first people to chime in on the chat. And I know I can see it going ballistic, and we're going to jump on it straight away as soon as I'm done to chop it up some more. But TMNT box set, what would it be? One of the various lines. I don't think it's going to be movie. I do not think it will be cartoon. I have a feeling it will be comic, and it will be one of two. It's either going to be a new set of Mirage Turtles, maybe a redo of the Kevin Eastman or Peter Laird set, or we get the 4 Archie Turtles.
Yeah, this is one that I've left off my list. My 4-pack of Turtles, again, as a con exclusive, would be Archie, and it won't be the regular Turtles, it'd be the intergalactic wrestling ones. I think that would make a really good exclusive, con exclusive. They've definitely hinted at us getting something along those lines.
I think you've actually just hit, fuck's sake, you and your list. I think you've actually just hit the nail on the head, because they did right. They did specifically tease that, and this is the prime opportunity to do it, because they already had stuff out the gate ready to go for the Archie line with those 2 Mutanimals, and Slash as well. So they've said that they've got a ton of. I'm definitely anticipating seeing a lot more in the Archie line in their reveals. So I reckon you're dead right. I think prediction wise, it could either go either way, Archie or Mirage, whether it be Peter Laird. Leaning heavily towards being Archie and those ones specifically, because you're dead right. The moment you said that, I thought that's fucking going to be it, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope so. I'd love
it. Yeah, there's more than just hope now. It's kind of like, I got a feeling it is. Just something just went through me. I'm like, fuck, yeah, that is it, isn't it? That is it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the box set. It's going to be comic related, either the Mirage or Archie. I definitely think, like what Tom said, we'll see a physical, either it be a digital or an actual sculpt of Kino. May not even be painted up. Yeah, may not even be painted up, but I think we'll definitely see Kino with or without the moped. Like I say, I'd love for the moped to be part of the exclusive, but I think either way, we're going to see Kino's figure and to see what that head sculpt looks like. Definitely think we'll see that. Obviously, no way a Tatsu. If they did, I'll be fucking jumping out my chair and throwing my one out the window, which will be finished soon. It's the next one I'm working on. I had to get the zombie out of the way because it was just eating at me, but I'll be finished soon.
Just to throw it out there, what would you two do if the SDCC Turtles exclusive was Tatsu?
I would live stream me destroying my one, like this.
Oh,
just crying, drinking beer.
I've hand painted all of the pinstripes on mine. There's no way I'm throwing mine in the bin.
No, exactly. The bloody tiger stripe on the lapel on his robe, each one. I know, a lot of work, and I haven't even fucking started on the head yet. Painting. I've got the sculpt, but not the. I've just made the fucking pants, and I'm doing a version 2, so I can get the technique down, so I can film it, so I don't look like a fucking spasticated mess when I'm trying to do it, like I was when I made that last lot. So
we're too far in, mate. We're too far in now to turn back.
You're right. We're too. Yeah. It's beyond the point of no return.
Yeah.
Agreed. We'll just have to trudge through it and cry as we do. That would be nice, though. A little bit of me would just be like, well, I'm happy for everyone else,
Yeah.
You get your
That was
custom official video out of it though.
Yeah, I'll get the views. I'll get the views. No one want to buy my head sculpt though.
No,
I'll buy one and just rip the head off and put it on. I won't bother. If honestly, if they did reveal that, I probably wouldn't progress any further with mine. I'll be serious. There would be no point. There would be no point. But then I'll think, custom versus official.
I also think that head sculpt, like hand painted, would probably look better than NECA's.
Definitely, mate. I think you could. I think you'd be crazy. You're a painted head sculpt away from having it done. I
know, pretty much. I'm happy with my first version of the trousers. I'm keeping them on because that's, even if I make better ones, which I'll aim to do so. That'll be like, no, they were my first treasured memory. And so yeah, and if I make up a batch and hopefully get one of the community members that paint heads, they're interested to paint them up for me so we can sell them. Mine will look like I'm going to give mine the best shot. But yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, honestly, I don't know. The real answer to your question is, Tom, I don't know. It's like one of those fight or flight things. Oh, if I saw someone getting mugged, I'll kick their ass. No, you wouldn't have a fucking clue what to do unless you're in the moment. It's one of those in the moment situations. I honestly don't know what I'll do.
Yeah.
My brain can't wrap my head around it at the moment. So, but yeah, beyond that, I'm a bit stumped. I honestly can't think of anything else because I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. We had so much from NECA recently. I mean, God, don't even get me started on the other Toon Line stuff. You know, I don't know what else they could pull from that. Obviously, there is tons they could. I just don't know what characters because I haven't seen the series complete for a while.
I think Rex 1 is one that a lot of people have been asking for, like the big robot police.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely. I can see that happening.
There's a struggle to think what else. I mean, there's Human Baxter.
Of course, Human Bebop and Rocksteady, Human Baxter, as you say, the human versions, Human Splinter.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many that I will buy now from the cartoon line. I'm very happy with where I am, but a Human Baxter and a Human Splinter.
Yeah, 100%.
Pack like they did with the original, like the Splinter and Baxter, like mutated 2-pack.
Yeah,
I would be all over that one.
Yeah, agreed. I'm just unplugging that. Honestly, yeah, 100%. I think it's a good time. Oh yes, good shout, Loco Lou. Good shout. I think it's time we get into some chat and see what they're chopping up and their suggestions. Let's have a look. So, all right. Will you get into Turtle Talk? Oh, I will. I'm just waiting for the best time to push it back out there again. Because, I mean, it was us. I pushed it, but then it was only really that one time and then it didn't really take off. So we need to give it a big old push. Hopefully the hashtag garners some traction. Otherwise, it will just be looking at the same stuff each week. So, yeah, I'm just thinking of a better way to put it out there. But definitely my intention is to get that back going again. And at the same time, anything I see in art form of Turtles that I think is really cool, I try and save it so we can at least look at it if we want to. So yeah, just to answer that. Riley Bob, I'm wondering now with the success of the Party Wagon, wonder what the likelihood will be of getting a 1/12 scale DeLorean from Back to the Future. It's a tough one because they're 7-inch scale. It would probably you wouldn't see it in stores. I think if they did one finally, there will be a NECA store exclusive.
I think, yeah, they would do it like that, and I think it would sell well enough. But yeah. I don't think it's as big a seller as the Turtles. Like, I mean, Turtles are what's keeping NECA afloat, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I don't think Back to the Future has that appeal. So,
I mean,
if you look at the price of the Turtle van, I think you'd be looking at a little bit more to justify the cost of the tooling and everything they would have to do.
Great.
Yeah. I do think it's well. I definitely do think it's going to have an audience because I think you could like appeal to the it would definitely have an audience. Like it's just too iconic.
It has to have a big enough audience to make it profitable at a reasonable price.
Well, it would be huge. That would be absolutely ginormous. It's 1/10 scale, right? It's 7-inch, so it's yeah. It'd be ginormous.
Which is why the closest one to get in scale at the moment is that Eagle Moss subscription build, because that's 1/8 or 1/9. I think it's actually 1/8. So it is bigger.
It's 1/8, and you're looking at about 1,200 to 1,400 quid.
Yeah.
To pick that up.
Yeah. And I know a friend of mine who doesn't live that far away, he's currently building it right now, and he's telling me about all the headaches he's having because some of the magazines are missing parts. Some of them, and he's having to phone them up because he's getting them at like 3 issues at a time or 4 in the month. And a lot of them are missing parts. So it's a nightmare to try and build. But I said to him, as soon as you built that motherfucker, I'm shooting with it.
They do a plutonium, like an opening plutonium case with all the rods and everything in.
Yeah.
And I saw a photo of someone with this dock in that case.
Oh, really?
It's a little bit big, but it's workable.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But cool. I had a look, and for those 3 issues, it was going to cost me £92. I was like, no, I'm not that fussed.
No.
I just played the 3-pack.
Yeah, I know. And also, I'm judging this on, it's completely different, but the animated Back to the Future stuff, that's the reason why we never saw anything from that DeLorean, is that it really didn't take off. I'm not saying that this one wouldn't, it would. I agree. I just think we're a long way from it yet. So yeah, we all want one, mate. We all definitely want one, and I'll all buy it probably. So yeah,
I would buy it. I just don't think they could offer what we want at a price that we want.
Yeah,
just for the amount they're going to sell. That's why Super 7 get a lot of slack for their price range for their vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they're a small company working on small margins and small sales. Mm-hmm. So they've kind of they have to bank on the fact that a lot of people are going to order it, but price it for the fact that this is what we need to charge for what we think we're going to sell. And if we sell more, then happy days, we're going to make more money. But if we sell what we think we're going to sell, we're not going to make that much money. It's a hard one when dealing with vehicles that big.
Yeah,
that's it. I think the Super 7 they're expensive, but I think they are the company that are willing to roll the dice on a big ticket item like that. I don't think you get the likes of NECA really dabbling too much in it.
Yeah,
no, and I mean, with Turtles, you can understand why, because that Turtles just sell. Yeah. It seems at the minute, it doesn't matter what it is, Turtles sell.
Oh, to the point where it pisses people off. There's so many NECA fans out there, they're sick and tired of Turtles. I see it in groups all the time. Oh, more fucking Turtles. Like, yeah. Damn right.
Yeah. Back to the Future, I just don't think has that appeal for such a high ticket item.
But I would buy the DeLorean, but I wouldn't buy the figures themselves. So I think that's why it's got that extra appeal. It's a toughie. It is a tough one.
It would to collectors, but a lot of again, it's a hard one because a lot of the figures aren't just for us. Like, they're the hanging target for people that nip in to buy a can of Coke, see that and think, oh, I remember Back to the Future. That's quite cool, and pick it up. And you're not going to get that with a DeLorean.
No way.
Like, purely going to be aimed at the adult collectible market.
Yeah, NECA store, 1 week window.
Yeah.
Only.
So it's, when it comes to price, they have to look at it on what they think they're going to sell at a best guess estimate and price it accordingly. And if they don't think they're going to sell that many, it's going to be highly priced.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think the only DeLorean we're going to get from NECA is that small, like, die-cast one that they did, which was really strange.
Horribly painted.
Horribly painted, yeah. Or if we were doing a Back to the Future accessory pack, just like the back of the DeLorean with maybe like a fire effect that you could put on the side of a detail for something, like looking like it's like disappearing, something along those lines.
I just had an idea for the bloody box again. Obviously, it would be cool if it was at Marty's amplifier, but I can see the box being the bloody back of the truck, you know, when the ramps come down.
In the back of the truck, and when you lift the flap down, that's the ramp, and then you get the end of a DeLorean to put in there.
That's really nice.
Yeah, you get the image of the DeLorean, so you can have a look at that. Speaking of Back to the Future, I just want to share this. Obviously, it's what Tom sent, and this is obviously the Einstein. You're dead right. I forgot all about this. So that's one off the accessory list already. I'll be surprised if this isn't included.
No, they have said, like, they said it was part of the accessory set.
You're right. I remember now. I remember the Twitter thread. Yeah, 100%. So yeah.
And he's got his little matching stopwatch on to the dock that we've got.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, did right. And it's all you need. Because
is it 1 second ahead, behind? Behind, is it?
I can't see.
I can't read what time it is. Not with my old eyeballs.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. So yeah, one accessory down from the pack that we know of. Which means if they've got this physically made up, then we could actually see the accessory pack in physical form. If not next week's reveals, then at the con itself. So yeah, will be interesting. So let me stop sharing now. Come back and we'll plod along. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. It was a good little discussion, though. So appreciate that, Riley Bob. I think we will get Kino and April from Secret of the Use. Page Tuco, whatever her name is. Maybe. That'll be a nice reveal. I hope they show us something that we haven't seen yet in the movie line. That'll be nice. Earlier set, or maybe Dr. Jordan Perry with Kino. I think Kino's going to be an ultimate figure, but I would like to see some others from Secret of the Use being revealed. I just got a feeling the only movie reveal we'll see is an actual fleshed out Kino figure. Which would be sad if that's the only one, but it'll be cool to see him still. Riley Bob, I'd also be willing to bet TMNT wise, Kino got to be coming. Yep. Hopefully finished and shipping Soto Shredder. Can't think of any out of the left field reveals. I know it's a tough one, mate. It is a tough one. Indra, hello. What if they chose a time machine? Not honestly sure what that's referring to. Sorry, I'm it's obviously going back on the chat, so I can't remember what we were talking about at the time. Back to the Future, a 1955 undercover Marty with the leather jacket, fedora, Back to the Future Part 2. I think I'd also totally need an under the sea enchantment under the sea dance Marty. Yeah. So you can put that translucent hand on him.
But you'd get the guitar.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Gonna go watch it after this. Oh shit. Now I agree. That would be nice. Like, if you want to show your phone lower the brightness on the phone to show the camera. Oh yeah, that's it. So yeah, just knock your brightness down if you want to show us something on your phone, Tom.
My brightness is literally at the lowest level.
Oh, fair play.
I couldn't turn it any lower down.
It's just my bright light on the camera, probably. No problem. We saw it in the end anyway. Where am I? I've lost it. There we go. Indra, wouldn't it make sense for NECA to make garbage shredder as they have Fanciosa's Chow's likeness? Possibly, and that could be a con exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, could see that.
Yeah.
Configuration, my guess is Back to the Future Marty McFly enchantment under the sea dance suit and accessory set. Yeah, definitely agree on those. Or a version of 55 Marty for sure. Kino and delivery motorcycle, Sid t-shirt Danny, and Charles 2-pack movie quarter scale Splinter and Casey Jones cartoon turtles 4-pack another costume.
I keep forgetting about the quarter scale stuff.
I know, same here. Keep forgetting. And if they did put out another cartoon 4-pack of the turtles, maybe wearing their winter stuff with the beanies and the fucking big puffer jackets, obviously people would buy them. I just think this is back to back now. Spread it out a bit. You've only just released them once before, so but I could see them coming. I just don't think it will be this tomorrow or next week. Sorry, I could be very wrong at the same time. I love the Mavericks guess. It all makes sense. I know your list is almost spot on, and it'll be fun putting it to the test next week. It's on. You can go visit. Nice. That's for the con. Maybe a chance of Griff Goon 3-pack. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other members of his gang. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Didn't think of that. Good shout. Indra, if NECA does next mutation, would you buy them? No.
Yeah. Oh, the just thought the 3-pack of goons could come in the briefcase, like as the box that spits out the.
Oh, the pit bull. Yeah.
The
Oh wow, yeah, we're on fire with these packaging. With these packaging ideas, yeah, they could go to town on that. I agree, definitely. But next mutation turtles, if they made them, no, not for me. I don't know don't know about the rest of you. Where are we at? Coming down now. Riley Bob, do you think we will bust out any new licenses that we didn't know of yet? Good question. Good question. It'll be nice
because they get so many weird, random licenses. Like they've got Gremlins and the Golden Girls. Like, where do you go?
What will we see Mego style of? Fucking everyone loves Raymond. I don't know. Just
yeah, like it literally could be anything.
If they do, I think they're. It could. You know what? Now that I've finished my Biker Mice customs, I'm telling you, we'll get some official images now.
If they do, I think Super 7 will kill it personally. With the bikes.
I want Anchorman. Ultimate Anchorman.
Please, in a heartbeat. Definitely. All 4 of the news team.
Oh,
assemble! Yes.
His conch shell.
I just wanted his distressed, disheveled look, drinking milk. Oh, it's a bad choice.
And the SDCC exclusive with the phone box.
Yes.
The glass case.
Randy, I have to tell you something.
Oh, that would be so good.
Glass case of emotion. Yeah, that'd be great. Panda watch. Definitely. We need Anchorman. We need more Will Ferrell movies in action figure format. Please. Too good. Good shout, Riley Bob. Hopefully we'll see some new ones and some cool ones as well. Like Lou, they can give us styled predators from the video game. Yeah, they can. They can indeed. And like Lou, definitely we'll probably end up seeing the sewer lair from the cartoon dial.
Yes.
Cool. Definitely.
Fully, and if it's on display with the street dial on top, we get a good look at the layout. It'd be criminal if they don't do that. But good shout. Completely forgot about that. I highly think that they'll do that. Yeah, and they'll probably have a TMNT van in there as well. With and I just don't put Trevor near it. It will start feeling up that hump. Perverted fucker. It's in July, confirmed. Yeah, for sure. Okay, configuration and plus for a second movie, Secret News Splinter per Jordan Perry 2-pack. 2-packs would be nice. I just got a feeling Splinter. I can see Splinter in a 2-pack. He'll get released because he looks slightly different. Different color scheme and robe. It'll be just interesting how we see him. Riley Bob, if they do Archie Turtles, think it will be reuse of the tomb bodies with maybe new sculpt for the head?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Although Flash is an all new sculpt, isn't he?
He is. Yep. He's totally new sculpt.
So they could use bits from Slash and make a new turtle.
Yeah.
And if they do that, be by them.
Yeah, exactly. It's not above NECA to reuse stuff. They do it all the time. But the it's more that they use parts. So I think you did right. They'll probably use parts of their Slash buck and just retool around it. Yeah. So good shout though. Yeah. Definitely think that we'll see it'll be Archie instead of Mirage. Or maybe both. You never know. I think we'll get something else from the comic line, like the Mirage stuff. I just don't know what though.
They teased Casey, didn't they, from the Mirage line? We got to see his.
Oh yeah, so we could.
So we could see a full reveal of that.
Yeah, full reveal stuff. Definitely. Yeah, obviously we'll see physical stuff out on display of that weird sorceress lady, Fugitoid, which everyone's got apart from us. Casey, full reveal of him for sure, and hopefully something else. Hopefully it tells. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the. I'm looking forward to the con more than next week or more than anything now. I don't know why they're doing these reveals next week. Just save it all for the physical con. So I don't make sense.
Well, I'm assuming these are things that you can buy at the con and will be probably up on the NECA store as well.
So yeah, these would be the exclusives for the con.
Yeah, so you'll probably be able to. They'll show it all next week, and then you can order it for the next 2 weeks, and then they'll ship out after SDCC.
Yeah, so it's kind of a bit of a mishmash this stream. We're kind of doing predictions for what we'd like to see exclusives, which Rick has adhered to. We're also spitballing of what we're actually going to see at the con itself, which I kind of like, beefs up the convo a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's loaded, really interesting. So it's strange how they've done it. It's kind of like merged the at-home version and the physical con all in 1 year. It's weird. So fair play. I could see a loot crate comment in here. I just haven't read it yet. Here we go. People were still going on. I saw when Blaine it came up on my feed, he posted out the NECA announcement for next week, and the first comment under it was, "I'm not buying anything until you address the loot crate situation, motherfucker."
It's getting beyond the joke now. They can keep just going on their denial, but at some point they're going to have to do something.
They will, yeah. It's like, yeah, fine, you haven't got anything to do with what they're a whole different set of people dealing with it. Yeah, but both companies are. It's your figure that's in there. That's it's in all the crates in these ones, and your owner's the one that's in the shit. So someone's got to address something. The only thing I've seen from the loot crate side of things is that not the Turtles ones, but other subscriptions that people have got out for other franchises and other different crates that they can get. Some are starting to ship that they've been waiting ages for. Because remember, it's not just the TMNT crates that are being held back. It's everything that they do, that Loot Crate do, for all their different subscriptions and all the different franchises they've got crates for. And loads of people complaining that ain't seen a damn thing for any of them. So it's not just us that are in the shit, it's all the other customers too. But slowly but surely, I'm seeing people put up shipping notifications for their one Harry Potter crate that they didn't get last year. So finally it's on. So things are moving with Loot Crate, just nothing on the TMNT front yet.
If NECA, or the company that owns NECA, didn't own Loot Crate and just supplied these figures to Loot Crate, and this happened, I think NECA would be a lot more forthcoming with information on what they were trying to do from their end to sort it out. But because it's all linked, they're just in denial mode because they know it's a shitstorm and they don't want you to get involved.
And remember, there's sorry, mate. Sorry.
So they don't want to shit on their own doorstep, do they? By mouthing.
They're all under one. It's technically, company-wise, it's under one roof. Just different departments. You got NECA and Loot Crate, or the Loot Company, and you're dead right, Tom. If it was more of just like a partnership, just a team up, buddy up, let's do this, then because they wouldn't be legally obligated to be silenced whilst a lawsuit is pending, if that is to be true. But like you say, there could be a legal issue here where they can't say anything yet. So it's a tough one. So I'm not expecting anyone to say a word until things progress in this legal thing, because it makes sense if that is happening, that will be why there's dead radio silence. So agreed. So
if you want an example in how not to deal with damage control, I think this is not it.
NECA have always been a good example of how not to deal with damage control.
Yeah, the shining champions of it. Fuck's sake. Let me go back here. So, oh yeah, good. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, I reckon at the show we'll see the Ronin figure as well.
Yeah.
Well. So yeah, Loco Lou, the 4-pack I want to see for the SDCC is the IDW Turtles from Last Ronin before the deaths of the Turtles in the crew, like the flashback ones. That would be nice. Hopefully they might show us some more Last Ronin stuff. If they are going to go all in on that line, as they say, some Last Ronin stuff would be juicy.
That would be cool. And they did say that they had a set of turtles. Not for, like, they just said Mirage Turtles. But they could mean that for a week.
Yeah, they could be the reissue or re-release or redo of the Kevin Eastman ones, or we might get a whole new set of Peter Laird style. You know, I reckon Mirage Turtles are on the horizon if they don't get revealed at this Comic-Con, maybe at New York. I don't know, but I reckon they're on the way. So it could be either. But I'm still leaning towards the Archie from Maverick's list.
Yeah, I think they need to show us the Mirage ones at STCC though to keep the Mirage line going. If they want to get the sales of what they're putting up now, they need to show Turtles are coming.
Yeah. Okay.
I reckon we will. I think they would definitely be showing us Turtles at this at the convention.
Yeah. So
just a tease of one turtle would do.
Yeah. Exactly. So I reckon you're right. So exclusive Archie in the space astronaut suits or whatever it was, the wrestling, wasn't it? Not astronaut suits. Sorry. I never read the comic, so yeah. So exclusive for that, and then we see the Mirage ones at the show.
Yep.
Yeah. So a bit of both. Hopefully, fingers crossed in that department. Like, how many heads are we talking about? Again, I can't remember what we were talking about at the time to remember the context of what this comment's about. I want NECA to do an updated prehistoric TMNT with dinosaurs from IDW.
Was it from the Playmates line?
It could be, but I don't know if they're Super 7's department mainly. From anything from the Playmates line itself. Speaking of that, hopefully we see the who's the pizza dude? The
chef.
Yeah.
He was never in the cartoon, but they released the toy.
Yeah.
Then Punker Mike did an amazing custom version.
Yeah. Yeah. With that unreleased head with the which Does Machines has also done a custom with now. I reckon Super 7 will do a version of that. Definitely will see a version of that.
Now.
I can't remember what the figure's name is either. I want to do it prehistoric. Here we go. Indra, please no more Loot Crate NECA figures. I will scream like Raphael and TMNT. Damn! Yeah. No new Loot Crates coming this year. I don't think so. Not with everything going down. We would have seen something by now as everything was shipshape and tip-top with them. Indra, I wouldn't buy Next Mutation line either. No. Didn't think so. I don't think anyone would, to be honest. We can get a Human Bebop and Rocksteady. Yep, can see that happening. Idra, you're on the money. I want to see Mego Styles, Wayne's World. Wayne's World, like Bill and Ted, with the drum set. No, not with the drum set, like drum set. There's so much you could do with Wayne's World. It's crazy.
Oh, the succomatic thing. Whoa! Don't buzz me.
Oh shit! Yeah. The football phone.
I haven't seen that film for so long.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Too good, mate. Too good. With the donut as well.
Just Garth in his full Reebok gear. That's just sad.
Or he's got like a Dr. Emmett Brown like headset on him, and he's got that hand. He goes, "We fear change," and just starts going mental at the fucking thing, slamming the hammer down. Oh shit!
I want it. I want that. I want those. Good show.
Absolutely, good shout. Definitely. TMNT configuration. I finally found the 4-pack of SDCC Last Ronin with 3 Ghost Brothers. Ghost Brothers. That would be. I can see that being an exclusive. Translucent. Kind of a lime green. Yeah, you can see that. A 12-inch Ron Burgundy is pretty damn amazing. Laser Pants, you are dead right, my friend. Absolutely. Appreciate you dropping by, my friend. Appreciate it. and that's a good one too. And that is Chat Caught Up. So yeah, appreciate you all sticking around. That is there's a lot of speculation as to what exclusives will be, what we'll actually see at the physical event. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I haven't been excited for Comic-Con like physical event for a while. Like I say, I'm more excited for that than I am for the reveals next week.
So no, 7 days, and we can compare Mav's list.
All right, Ring, 7 days. Yeah, next week we'll compare Mav's list for sure. You know we're going to have a fire show next week.
I've nailed him. Honestly, I'm telling you.
I think you're pretty. I reckon at least 3 of yours will be on there.
Billy Zane Phantom.
yeah, Billy Zane, because he's a cool guy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going all out. I'm going all out. Saying Mav does a whole list. It clears up. We're going to do a bingo, Maverick bingo.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So yeah, that is our reveals of the week. Now, what else have I got going on here? Just quickly have a look through my tabs. Thing I want to pull up. I don't know if we spoke about these. Oh, we've spoken about them plenty, but since you put them up, Rick, on your Instagram, and if you're not following Rick on his Instagram, then what the hell are you doing? He is nearly at 1,000 followers. He's 867. Let's try and share his page out there, get his work out there, get this man up to 1,000. We need to get him over that 1,000 hump for sure. Okay, but just to share, if you haven't seen, you've been living under a rock, what are you doing? But let me share the screen. He has officially revealed his biker Mice from Mars Customs to the world in a sexy little photo shoot. Low system, piss off. Bloody low system resources. That will go away. So yeah. And first time I think we're showing these on your page.
Yeah.
And yeah, mate, you killed it. If we haven't said it already, you smashed it out of the park.
Thank you so much, mate. Now, really enjoyed this project. Definitely, I had to take matters into my own hands because nobody seemed to be doing them unbelievably, and it's been amazing. Like, it just seems to like I can't believe how much love there has been for Biker Mice since I put these on there.
Yeah,
like, it just seems to be everyone was like, "Oh my god, I totally remember this show. I loved it." So. It's been fun kind of bringing the memories of these back for everybody, and now I've got a set on my shelf of them as well. So I'm really pleased with how it turned out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Smashed it, mate. Because that's it. I think you've got them so show accurate, and it's just immediate. Hit you straight with the memories. You know, I mean, as you say, the Biker Mice models, they haven't been in people's brains for ages, right? You know, I mean, this is the thing. When NECA revealed the gargoyles, that hadn't been on people's minds for ages. Super 7 gets that kind of hype with every new license they get. Like, oh, wicked. Look, I remember that. Let's go. Silverhawks. Yeah, let's go. And you have just done that with these. You know, you've lit that fire again for people. You know. So, yeah, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. So, yeah, definitely get this man's account out there, shared. And yeah, just share his work out there as much as you can, because he absolutely needs to be well over the 1,000 mark on these. But yeah, and if you haven't, they're right here on his account. Link is in the description. Go check out his awesome work and keep an eye, because you are working on some other stuff, aren't you, Mr. Maverick?
Yes, I am actually. I can. I've got a little sample if you want to have a little look.
I wish I could full screen you, and one day we'll get to a point where I can, because if Zoomer doesn't take away any more fucking features.
He's getting there, so I thought I'd show him off on the stream, but we got my
Last Ronin Splinter.
Yeah, mate. So he's. You know, he's not quite finished, but you know, he's in a comfortable state that I feel like I can do a little reveal. This lighting is terrible. Sorry.
Nah, you're good, mate. It's all right. There it is. Yeah, it looks awesome, man. Love the extra sculpt you've done with the you know, his flowing Fu Manchu. The ears, you sculpted the ears. Look great. Underneath,
the teeth, so
and the teeth.
Gave him little buck teeth in the show as well, in the comic. So yeah. So hey. But, that'll be coming soon.
Beautiful, excellent stuff. And with me, obviously, I just put out my repaint and redo of the Marvel Captain America Marvel Zombie. Absolutely love the show. I'm really hoping that they release others from that What If episode, because I would love to have more, because I love the Marvel Zombies. That episode was all right, probably the only one I liked out of the whole series, but just glad. And yeah, it was just so much fun. The blank canvas again on Sculpt, the sculpt work on this for the gnarlied up flesh eating bits was so great and so much fun to repaint. I'm really happy with it came out. And obviously
bang on job with that, mate. Really good. Definitely. You took it away from that like what if kind of color scheme and just made it kind of like work. It looked like, like a real life zombie. So
that's it. Because like the faces, you had the animated aesthetic, and I thought, there's so much potential here, just to make it all Alex Kurtzman Romero'd up, just fucking look like, it is Chris Evans, So I had to do it, and it was so much fun, just going crazy with the paint. You can, if anyone did it, they can go as ham as they wanted to on the gruesomeness. You could do whatever you want. That's the fun of it. So I encourage anyone, if you've got one out there, if you find another one, pick it up and just give it a go, because it's really worth it and so much fun to do. And yeah, from here, hopefully before I go away on holiday in June 16th, that week, I will have Tatsu done. I will try my best to get the video up, and he will be done. And then after that, I'm only away for a week, and then I've got a week off work. And in that week off work I've got after my holiday, I'm going to try and smash out another project DTOF. Okay, so that's kind of my schedule at the moment in terms of vids and projects at the moment. That's what I'm working. But now all guns blazing on getting Tatsu done. So yeah, just going to chip away at the time. Hopefully I can get him sorted out before I'm away. But yeah, Tomo, what you got going on in the cards? What you're working on?
It's little bits of everything. It's just trying to find the time of getting anything done.
I know, mate. You've been going crazy on the props.
Yeah, the props. I've got I've done a mock-up of a photo booth that I've started, but it's a lot of work. Like I've got LED lights to put in it and everything, and it's quite a big project on that. What else have I got going? I've got loads of stuff going.
Just showing off a bit of your on your stuff on your profile. If you're not, again, link is in the description. Go hit up Big Thing Small, formerly of Tom's Dioramas. We have the Prince himself. The Now You're a Man with the symbol.
I fancied the change.
Yeah, fair play, mate. Fair play. But yeah, he's absolutely smacking out the park as always with these scratch built props. And yeah, I love the ice. It's the ice box that had the sculpted weld line. Was that new ice box, or was it the
dumpster's got the weld?
Oh yeah, there it is, right there.
The welding on it.
Yeah, sculpted weld line.
Excellent work, Randy Watson. That Randy Watson.
Oh yeah, the Randy Watson. That's my everything that I build now is going to have a Randy Watson on it.
Oh, you had me quoting Coming to America when I saw that.
Hey.
I was like, God damn, that boy's good.
But literally, like everything I build now, I want to have a Randy Watson thing on there somewhere. Even if it's on the bottom where you can't see it, it's going to have something on there.
Sexual chocolate.
Awesome. And you're getting you're smacking out the park with these boxes, mate. How are you finding building them?
I got the design off someone. I can't remember who it was.
What are you talking about, Willis?
No, they come in handy. Like they really help. As you found, they help sell a project, didn't they?
Absolutely, man. It's like with Pietro's technique of the brown paper, print them out, so you can get the Marlboro. It just, you can get that cardboard print perfectly, and you can batter them up as much as you want. So
that little set is up for a giveaway at the minute as well.
I saw that. I only saw that literally yesterday, I think, that you were doing a comp on the grind.
Yeah. I know a group on Facebook, so I figured I'd do something. I'm friends with pretty much all the admin on there.
Yeah. Diego's cool, man. He's cool. I know he's pushing it hard.
Diego that I was chatting to about it. I spoke to Brandon first, but he doesn't admin it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But I chatted to Diego, and I put something, like, it's not anything major, but it's something cool for the photographers, and that's what that group's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you got all the insignias, so you got the grind, ACBA. So yeah, if you're not a member of the grind group, Facebook group, do check it out. I don't have a link, but if you just put in the grind on Facebook search, if you're on the platform, and it's a great little sister group to ACBA, where you can get on the spot feedback from your work from anyone in there. And they've got, like you say, Tom said, there's a competition running right now where you can win all of this lot. And it's still going to the 9th of June, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's on till the 9th of June. If you want to go in there and drop a toy shot, the rules, you'll see the post. And yeah, so you can win all of these goodies. But yeah, you've been killing it with these accessory sets.
I've been having fun with it lately.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely sure. And yeah, there's this photo booth, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out.
Like, that's just a rough built out of card and a bit of scrap plastic just to get the dimensions. But like I say, I'm building I've been working on the bit inside, like the actual photo piece in there, but it's a lot of work trying to make it look realistic. And then I've got to try and get all the lights wired into it.
Got to give soldering a go.
I've got a mate who does all that, luckily.
Nice. There you go.
Get it to a point where I can then give it to him and say, right, do all my lights.
Hey, if you've got someone on deck that can do it for you, go for it, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. So that is a rough idea of the shape of it. That's about it. Like, the sign's not going to be there. The sign will be on top. Yeah. And it won't look like it's thrown together from cardboard.
No, but it's good. It gives you a visual idea. It's getting your idea out of your head.
Like the stuff on the grind is like the giveaway. A lot of that is stuff that I built as a test.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the version 1 newspaper vending machines on there compared to the version 2.
Yeah. No, fair play. Yeah, it's great. So you got that one there. Obviously, you've done a new ice machine. I've got your previous one. I'm going to use that in a shot. I appreciate you sending that over as well, because that's wicked.
Oh yeah, version 1.
I'll take the scraps. Don't you worry, mate. I'll take the scraps. But yeah, you've been absolutely killing it. And yeah, so definitely go check out Big Things Small, one of his 15 Instagram accounts.
Yeah, I have many Instagrams.
His own bots.
I can't remember passwords for half of them, so I don't know. They're there.
I know, same here. I'm struggling. When I got a new phone and I had to transfer it all over and then just reinstall all the apps again and sign into all of them, and I was like, fuck, I just got to redo all my passwords again. So that's why it came up on your thing, because you're signed into Total Talk as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's me, don't worry.
Oh no, it's just me.
Yeah, it's not Carl trying to break back in again. Oh dear. But yeah, so I think I'll wrap it up there, guys. I appreciate all of you sticking around for that little plugs at the end and just keep me updated of what's going on. I'll finish up with the chat as well. Obviously, you've been throwing stuff in there. Riley Bob, are any other companies revealing Comic-Con stuff next week, or is it just NECA? I don't know. Obviously, Hasbro did their little Fan Fest Friday. I think NECA have got next week's slot. I haven't heard about anyone else. They could. And
we'll start seeing a lot of stuff in the month and a half, 2 months before SDCC. It just goes crazy.
Yeah, and we'll try and put. I know we've been slacking a little bit. I have been on the Instagram for Total Talk, but we'll put up as much news as possible on there, especially now that we're on the road to it. So you'll see a lot more on there.
But Hasbro aren't going, from what I hear anyway.
Yeah, that's right. They're not, are they?
In fairness, I don't think they ever technically go to STCC. I think they normally hire somewhere around the corner from SDCC.
Yeah, they have their own little one.
Yeah, but I don't even think they're doing that this year.
No, they've been doing the YouTuber interviews, haven't they? Like Bug and Shartmus and Dan Hu and stuff.
But that's why they're doing it. It's like PulseCon again, isn't it? Like, for that very expensive Mojo they've just released.
Yeah, everything's shot up in price for that.
Was it £120 for that pack?
Yeah, with a stupid little weird Wolverine thing.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I know. Well, they've got to pump out all the Disney Plus shit, haven't they, as well? So
this is why I've given up on legends completely.
Oh, no, I tell you what, though, I will buy a Disney Plus She-Hulk because then I can make my Fiona from Shrek custom with that head sculpt.
Strange.
I was in on that Japanese Spider-Man until I saw the price, which is astronomical. It's like on Pulse, it's £34 before shipping.
Yeah. On a buck that's not even the latest Spider-Man buck either, and it's
No, it's Mr. Fantastic buck.
Yeah.
Mental.
No.
Absolute mental. Right, dude, I love those customs. Fun time in the chat. I want them now. LOL. That's your Biker from Mars. I love these customs. One of the best shows. Indra's excellent, and fun time so dope. So yeah, getting a lot of praise for all our stuff. So yeah, brilliant, man. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all of you for watching as well. And thank you to Tom and Maverick for kicking it with me. Pietro's taking some personal time this weekend, but hopefully we'll get him back next week so we can sink our teeth into all the San Diego goodness. And I hope you all join us for that as well. So we're going to go back to the old schedule for this right now. You know, just for these 2 weeks. We'll, you know, if anything juicy pops in, then we'll try and do a bit more. I'll jump on, you know, if I've got nothing going on that weekend. But definitely you'll have this one, and we'll have a show next weekend for sure. But yeah, that is it. Links for all of their stuff is in the description. I hope you all had a wicked weekend, or having a wicked weekend. And gents, it's been awesome talking to you. It's been a while, and it's glad to catch up.
No props, mate.
But yeah, so let me get into the back end of here and go here. And yeah, all right then, boys, girls, wherever you are, I hope you're having a great weekend. Take care, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you next week for SDCC. Take it easy. And then